was a time when I thought the phrase TDS was like a joke. You know, like something you say to deliberately trigger someone you didn't like that was really progressive. But now I realize that Trump derangement syndrome is real, and Rosie O'Donnell seems to be patient zero when it comes to this. There's no way to describe this woman's obsession with that old man.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals.
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
You just have to witness it, because this has been going on for months, if not years.
Everybody's been saying, you have herpes all this time, and I never had a cold sore in my life, and now I have a cold sore. And it makes me think that perhaps this weird pimple that had a tiny little head was a cold sore too. And so I talked to my doctor today, and I did a video telehealth, and they said that it's not a cold sore, it's some reaction to the sun. Now, I did sit in the sun yesterday, but I had sunscreen on.
Riveting.
So I don't know. I will let you know tomorrow if I do, in fact, have herpes, as some of the taunting from the MAGA people in the last couple of weeks. Hasn't it been fun, ladies and gentlemen?
This woman is so goddamn deranged. It's actually wild. As Alex Jones would say, this woman was a literal vampire potbelly goblin.
Now, I don't know what happened that day, but I don't think it was a bullet that hit him. I don't. I think it was maybe a fragment of something, but I don't know. Without a scar to be seen, yet blood all over it.
Jesus H. Christ, Rosie. A fragment of something got him, huh? What was the fragment? Where did he come from? Was it a rogue butterfly, Rosie? Do you see how loony these Hollywood celebrities are? They spend all their life in the best parts of LA, which is like paradise. And they live inside of a vacuous bubble of their political beliefs. And the second their reality is shattered by the one, unfortunately, we all live in, they begin to lose their minds. Rosie O'Donnell is an old, privileged alphabet person sitting on $80 million. And instead of enjoying what's left of her obviously miserable life watching this woman deteriorate in front of me, she's obsessing over Trump.
Look at the photos of him right after with his fist pumping. A normal reaction, right? To almost being assassinated. There's something really hinky about the whole thing, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's a reaction of he knew they tried to get him and they screwed up, and he's like, I'm still here. I do it every time I get in trouble on YouTube, lady. You wouldn't understand what that's like, because the most you get is someone leaves you a mean little TikTok, and then you go lay in your $1 million bed.
But I am saying this. For people who go on conspiracy theories for endless cycles, deep dives, how come this isn't getting a deep dive?
I could not concentrate on what this old man was saying.
How come people are just like, look, his ear is normal now? Yeah. Wait, he's not an octopus. He doesn't regrow his limbs, his ears, his nose, or whatever. You don't regrow. We're humans. You don't regrow your arms or your ears.
Lady, if you get cut open, it does close up. You get a scab, forget it. You lost your whole arm, according to Rosie. This is a female comedian, by the way. Are you laughing yet? Have you found the humor? Oh my God, I hate everything. I'm broke, and this chick is rich from being a comedian.
Okay, so how's everybody's nerves about this election? Let's say on a scale of 10 being can't think of anything else and may need some additional medication, I'm like at a 7. I'm at a 7. So that's all right. I can handle a 7. I'm trying not to watch so much of the news now. I'm trying to recite that amazing prayer you do in Al-Anon and AA about, the wisdom to know the difference between the things you can and cannot change.
Someone gave this woman a child. There's a child with this woman that's 12, and I can bet you money it's gonna grow up so Fruit Loopy we can't even fathom it. That kid's gonna come out like Peter Dinklage dressed like the Toxic Avenger. And nobody's gonna go, oh, maybe the mother was a little crazy.
And if you voted, if you donated, if you could, whatever you did, you participated, and now, you know, we got a week left to worry.
Thank God he won. Because he makes people like this miserable. And that at least brings me some joy.
Call your friends, check on them. And get ready, because we're in for one hell of a ride. With him at the helm. And no immunity guardrails. Okay. God bless America, people. That's all I can say. We're gonna need it.
Trump literally mass deported like 300 violent Latin gang members who, if you didn't know, Rosie, chopped some people up and sprinkled their bodies in organs and bushes in a park in New York. Don't believe me? Look it up. Finally, after Rosie O'Donnell has lost her ever-loving mind on Donald Trump in a level I can't seem to fathom because this is obsession, she's finally skipped the country. Rosie has left. Oh no! Nobody knew or cared. She's been gone since January, but she had to update you on TikTok because she realized no one gave a shit.
And I'm here in Ireland, and it's beautiful and warm. Not physically, it's actually quite cold. Moved here on January 15th, and it's been pretty wonderful, I have to say. The people are so loving and so kind, so welcoming, and I'm very grateful. I'm in the process of getting my Irish citizenship.
Nothing is worse than watching Hollywood elites and privileged liberals acting as if they're so heroic for leaving the country. Oh my God, I had to get out of America because Trump was president. It was so bad. Within a few months, he stopped Sesame Street in Kabul, Afghanistan. That's when I knew the dark days were ahead. I quickly gathered my most trusted servant, Gonzalez. I packed my neurodivergent puppy kitten self-autistic 12-year-old in their Gucci bag, and we fled to the greener pastures of Ireland. It's so beautiful here. If anyone misgenders my child, the Irish government will remove them from their job and take everything they've ever earned in their lives. It's so warm here. I feel completely safe and coddled. Oh, I won't ever have to worry about Trump now.
Although I was never someone who thought I would move to another country, that's what I decided would be the best for myself and my 12-year-old child.
Oh my God. If I would, I wish I had magic powers. I wish I could turn into a bird, like an eagle or something. This is between you and me. And I would shit on these people. If I had a magic power, I'd turn into like a bald eagle, just drop turds on people I didn't like. Rosie would get a fat one. There's equal rights to everybody. Everything's fine. I'm sorry that they aren't placating the people's emotions anymore in the administration. I guess we won't see any trans boobs outside the White House come this Easter. Oh, God forbid there might just be something remotely Christian going on. Fuck!
I miss my other kids. I miss my friends. I miss many things about life there at home, and I'm trying to find a home here in this beautiful country. And when it is safe for all citizens to have equal rights there in America,
yeah, lady, you're so lucky you were born here.
That's when we will consider coming back.
Stop! Don't come back.
No, don't consider coming back. You don't need to ever come back to America. It's a hellhole here. It's terrible. Don't come back. In fact, talk Mark Ruffalo into leaving. In fact, take all the Avengers. This country's great. It's great. Even though it's run like crap. Our government sucks. Silicon Valley is run by a bunch of super hyper leftists. At least if you give it a good go, you might come out doing all right. And that's more than I can say for most other countries in this damn world. God bless America. We're coming for you, globalists.